I'm here with preseason offense and defensive players of the year in the league with John Robertson and Don Cherry. And let's first talk to you, John. Last year, Walter Payton Award winner. Talk about winning that prestigious honor.
I mean, it was a great experience. I think for the whole team, everyone worked really hard, and it really just showed that we all just played our best every game. You know, I think that it's something that it's a team effort, especially when you're playing quarterback. You can't do anything without your team.
Absolutely. And now, you know, I mean, that trophy case for you individually has gotten bigger. I mean, you have now awards named after Jerry Rice and Walter Payton. Have you kind of sat back and been like, wow, I mean, those are two Hall of Famers right there?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a pretty humbling experience to be named with those trophies like near me. Coming in my freshman year, it was just I would have never really thought that, but you know, hard work pays off, and just the support from my team and coaches, they really put me in the best position to play well.
Of course, last year was another great year for you and your team, guys reaching the playoffs, and but unfortunately it was a tough ending for you, not being able to play that Sam Houston State game. What was it like for you on the sidelines, you know, watching that game, and then, you know, of course, you know, when you guys fell to them?
Yeah, I mean, it was really tough not being able to go out there and help my team out, but everyone was very supportive the whole time, and it's something that you don't want to mess with. So I think looking back on it, I thought to myself, you know, it's a concussion. I
can't mess with it.
Yeah, I can't mess with that, and you know, I have another season after this, so I'm excited to play this year and, you know, be out there and play the best I can.
Speaking of 2015 offensively, you know, you lose Kevin Manungai, you lost Poppy Livers' graduation, you know, there's some holes in the offensive line that need to be filled. Talk about some of the players that we can expect to see step up this year for the Villanova offense.
I mean, I think that we're just going to need a lot of guys to step up all around. Gary Underwood's going to be getting a lot more carries. I think that he's just an awesome running back. This guy can do everything. Offensive line, like Brad Seaton, he played last year, but I think that he's going to really start demanding like respect from everyone. I think he's just a big dude who's just ready to go. And besides that, I mean, I think that everyone's just, you know, we all have to pick it up a little bit for each other. You know, Kevin Manungai and all these other guys, Poppy Livers, they're just standout players that it's going to be tough to replace them, but, you know, we're going to have to try.
Yep, absolutely. And John, it's good to see you, of course. And Don, you know, last year you were the runner-up for the Buck Buchanan Award, which goes to the best FCS defensive player in the country. I mean, really exploded onto the scene last year. What made you so dangerous and make such a big impact last season?
Definitely my teammates, of course, and the most selfless players I've ever played with. You know, that front three with Reggie Paris, you know, Noble, Pat Williams, all those guys up front, you know, protecting me, allowing me to make plays, go out there, and of course, you know, the coaching staff, Coach Crocker and all the defensive guys just setting me up, dialing up blitzes for me, and putting me in perfect position just to be able to go out there and make plays.
Speaking of that defense, you returned 8 starters this year. You anchored that defense. What can we expect out of you guys this year?
I think we're going to do really big things this year. I mean, of course, we had a lot of true freshmen in last year, you know, getting in and getting their hands dirty. So a lot of guys had a lot of good experience last year. So I think this year is going to be a really big year for us.
Now, just as I asked John when he had to sit out that playoff game last year, what was that like for you guys as a team when you heard the news that he wasn't going to play in the playoff game?
Yeah, it was definitely tough, you know, but we supported John through it all. You know, like John was saying, it's a head injury. You can't mess around with that kind of stuff. And we had a guy in Chris Poloni. He's been there forever. You know, he actually was playing as a freshman, so he's done a great job all the way through the ranks. So, I mean, we weren't too worried about it just because we had a guy like Chris Poloni.
Well, last year you guys opened up at Syracuse, took them to overtime. This year it's UConn. How excited are you guys once again to be able to open up against a regional FBS opponent?
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I'm a Connecticut guy, so I'm very excited to go down there and play against UConn. You know, the whole team's always riled up for those FBS games, so it's going to be a huge one for us, and we think that it's going to be a very, very fun game.
Well, guys, we look forward to watching you guys play this year. Good luck this season.
Thank you.